Hi everyone, Coach Cary here. Thank you for joining me today on the True North Network. And we're talking about success today. And we're on a 100-day journey. And currently we're on day 16 of this 100-day journey. And our goal is to see you happier, healthier, and wealthier on day 100 than you were on day one. So we're 6 days into this journey, 16 days into this journey. And the journey started by just setting goals and revisiting your dreams. So, what are your dreams and goals, and what do you want to see for yourself long term? And I encouraged the viewers and my clients to think big. So, really, think big about what you want to accomplish in these 100 days, because we're going to be putting a lot of effort and energy behind it. So, we made a plan. We talked about the possible obstacles to achieving our goals, and then we got active. We took action 2 3 days into our plan and started to meet some opposition, some obstacles, and we started talking about obstacles and how to overcome them. We talked about what makes people healthy, what makes people wealthy, what makes people happy, and then we started to talk about what you can do to to improve your current situation. And one of the first things was just to break things down, make them more simple. Anything that's unnecessary, whether it's unnecessary spending, unnecessary time and effort that you're putting into things that aren't producing results, get rid of them. And we talked about eliminating those things. We took some action in that first week, the first 7 days, to eliminate bad habits or things that weren't very productive. And then what we did is we started to consolidate. And so by consolidation, I mean we started to clean things up and make them more efficient. And just the things that were working, we started thinking about, should we be doing more of those things? So sometimes it's as simple as, let's say, spending a few more dollars on advertising to get much bigger results. So that's a good example. Maybe it's exercise, an extra 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Maybe it's meditation, whatever it is that brings you happiness and it's making you healthy and improving your financial situation. Those are things that we want to do more of. And then last, we're going to start talking about new things you can add. So we're going to get out of the box a bit here, and we're going to be thinking about, what other things can you do that you'd like to try that you think will bring you success. So we're not there yet. We're still in this consolidation phase, but we are working away at it. We did also talk about giving and how important giving is. So we talked about benevolence and what that is and what you can do to give more. And I'd encourage you to give more to local charities, to your religious groups, to your healthcare charities in your area. Christmas time, it's a time of need, and you're going to see different charities out there like the Salvation Army asking for money in front of the store. And I encourage you to give a little bit more this Christmas season. We even talked about the principle of giving more and receiving more. And I actually used a Bible passage. It was out of Malachi. Basically, you know, the test was bring more into the storehouses and put God to the test and see if He'll bless you with more. And I'm going to encourage you to give more this holiday season because that cycle is real, and it is very rewarding when you give. It makes you feel good. You're doing a good thing for the community, and of course, you're going to receive more too. So it takes a bit of a leap of faith to be able to do that, but it does pay off. So we just want to recap this past week. We talked about getting rid of bad habits, old things, things that are not productive. Take a good look at that. It could be junk emails. It could be recurring junk emails. It could be apps on your phone that you don't use. Just basically clean things up, free up space, and then we're going to start filling that space. Then we started talking about consolidation. And for consolidation, we talked about things you're currently doing that you could do more of. And that's where we're at right now is what are you currently doing that's producing good results, but you could do more of? And maybe now that you have more time or energy and finances, resources, you could do more of that. And then we want to start to build up and we want to build stronger. And so we're going to be talking about that going forward this week. And we're going to have master classes on Mondays. Please let me know what topics you guys want to me to cover at the master classes. These master classes will be a paid version of what we're talking about, but it's going to be a deep dive into the topics that we've been going over here on social media and on YouTube and our podcast channel. So please let me know what you want me to cover. And we're going to be doing those master classes on Mondays. They'll be starting soon, probably not this Monday, but the one after. And maybe we'll talk about the cycle. By then we'll have completed the first cycle of cleaning things up, consolidating and building things up. So that might be a really good topic for Masterclass Monday in a couple weeks. So again, we're on day 16 out of 100, and we want to see you healthier, happier, and wealthier on day 100 than you are right now or on day one. To follow us, we are on social media, so please follow us, and it's at True North PM on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. On Facebook, we're at True North Practice Management, and our podcast is called Health Professional Wellness Coaching. It's on Android and Apple. You can get it on Spotify as well. So please look for it on Spotify or major music provider. So you'll be able to get that there. And the other thing that I want to let you know about is we have a limited amount of spots for one-on-one coaching. And the way that works is the topics we're talking about right now, if you need extra help, then go to the link in our show notes or the menu in our bio on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and click on that link, and it'll take you to a menu where it'll show you different options for services. One of them is a 15-minute initial consult. The other one's a 30-minute initial consultation. Book one of those, and I'm here to help you on this journey. So what we'll do is we'll talk, and if it's a good fit for our service and for you, then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next step, which is booking weekly calls. And on those calls, which are 15 to 30 minutes, we're going to talk about your dreams and goals, your current obstacles, and what you're doing to move forward to those goals. We're going to give you text and email support in between the calls, and we're going to do the calls throughout this 100-day period on a weekly basis. It's a wonderful service. We only have a certain amount of spots available, but it's a great service because not only are you going to learn a lot about yourself, and I'm going to give you, I do the calls right now myself. I'm going to give you some feedback on your process and your thinking and your the path that you're on. But also there's some accountability. So when you're making commitments to doing things and you're getting a call the next week, it really helps you to stay focused and to stay motivated. And I know when I had consulting and coaching services during my career, it really helped me to move things along and gave me that extra little push that I needed. You will need some courage to make some changes here. And that's the other thing we talked about this week. And I'm here to help you, to encourage you, and to kind of give you that nudge that you might need to move ahead. So I look forward to talking to you guys this coming week here on social media and on YouTube and the podcast channels. Please subscribe to our social media channels, follow us, as well as like our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, also our podcast channel. You'll get updated when there's a new episode available or when we're going live. And that always helps because then you can join us. And usually our videos are about, 10 minutes, give or take, on a daily basis. So we'll talk to you guys soon. And thank you for joining me today.